Hello, okay, here in this video. This is sort of a reply video to the name of the video. That's right. This person knows who they are. You know, they leave me a comment saying, the reason I get flagged is because I call them names. That's right. I call them names. I call them anginas. I call them retards. I call them this. I call them that. This just shows one thing, how much this person pays attention to what's going on. You know, I have, this is the mindset of people, okay? You'll come at me, you'll call me every name in the book, you'll attack me. I'll stand up for myself, and I'll call you some names back. Then, you'll turn around and say that I called you names, okay? And I'm attacking you. And you'll blame what I'm doing back onto me when you're the one that attacked me to begin with, okay? And so this guy is going to say that, well, this is the reason I get flagged. No, the real reason I get flagged is because you idiots can't stand the truth. That's what it comes down to, okay? Yeah, when I first started making videos 4 or 5 years ago, what have you, when I first started, I was a little more radical, a little more hot-headed then. But you know, as far as being angry, a person has a right to get angry when they're dumped on their whole life for no reason at all. A person has a right to get angry when they look around them and all they do is see people shitting on each other. That's right. You know, so as far as your accusations about the reason I get flagged, no, you haven't the first clue of what you're talking about. You haven't the first clue of how many times I don't even know this person and they'll show up and they will attack me based on something I've said in one of my videos and call me names, cut me down, say I'm this, say I'm that, and then I'll stand up for myself and then they will flip the script and say that I attacked them. You have no idea how many times that's happened. Okay, because the one thing that people are famous for doing, especially on the internet, is attacking somebody and then trying to flip the script when the person stands up for themselves. And so then somebody like you will come along and say, this is the reason. No, this is not the reason. It's just like when you're going to say copyright. Copyright. Let me tell you something about copyright. For one, there's the Fair Usage Act, which means I'm not stealing the material. For two, you know, the very first video that was ever taken down on me was for copyright. And that was before I edited any videos, put any news reports inside my videos or anything. It was just merely me talking like I am right now. It was my opinion. It was on David D'Angelo. And it was my opinion. It was a talking head video. The only thing in the video was me, period, end of story. There wasn't even nothing in the more that was considered copyrighted because there was nothing there. That's right, it was blank. And YouTube took the video down and used on the grounds of copyright. And that is no lie. That's fact. So, I guess I copyrighted myself, right? My own opinion was a copyright violation, right? Is that what you're telling me? Because if that's the case, then everybody on YouTube should have copyright violations. Especially if it's only yourself giving your opinion, right? See, this is what you people don't understand. I know why I get attacked. I get attacked because people can't handle the truth. And that's no lie. That's why I get attacked, because people can't handle the truth. Okay, let me give you an example. Diana Boston. Yeah, I may have said some sarcastic stuff to her, but not before she attacked me first. That's right. Not before she attacked me first. But then, of course, what does she do afterwards? She turns around and wants to play the victim role, don't she? Well, of course she does. She wants to attack somebody, and then she don't want any attacks back on her. She wants to call you any name she wants, call you all the names in the book, and she don't want anything said back done on her. That's because they can't handle what they dish. That's because do unto one as you want done unto you, yourself, is above their IQ level. That's right, it's above their IQ level. You know? And what can I say about that other than that's the facts? You know, I guess it would be like vocal brush. That's right. Never talked to her once in my entire life. Never went to her channel, never trolled her, never left comments under her videos calling her any names. Never nothing! And she opens up an account pretending to be a Rothschild and attacks me. When she gets caught because she didn't realize she thought she was so smart with her audio equipment. And she thought I was dumb and stupid. And she actually told on herself because it was her very best friend, Brenda, who said something to me that was the only person in all the world that ever said it to me. And that was about me having a murderer subscribed to my account. My original account got taken down. And I looked at her and says, how would you even know if I had a murderer subscribed to my channel to begin with? Well, my best friend Vocal Blush told me, was Brenda's answer. And then when this troll account shows up pretending to be a Rothschild, I laughed because I knew it was a troll. Because they didn't understand that I was actually attacked by a real Rothschild. And they just wanted to say I wasn't, but that's what people get when they want to assume for other people. They normally get their foot in their mouth. So she goes and makes a troll account and pretends to be a Rothschild, then puts her hands on video and edits it and uses her audio equipment to change her voice. And so then Bill's got a friend who just happens to go and take her video and reverses the audio, bringing back her real voice. Her biggest mistake was the fact that she mentioned I had a murderer subscribed to my account, my original account. Because there's only one person that ever told me any of that in my whole life, Brenda. And I always remember where she said she heard it from. Vocal Brush. So what did I do? I went and got one more Vocal Brush's videos, and we reversed the audio to see what it was. And sure as shit, there she was. And as soon as she got exposed for trolling me, what'd she do? She come up and she made a singing video about me, slamming me, calling me names. But I've never done a freaking thing to her. I've never talked to her once in my life. I never called her no names, no nothing. But this is the behavior of you people, okay? It's just like Diana Boston and Desert Laser over there. Yeah, I'll call him names because he's attacked me in the past and I've never done nothing to him. That's right. He attacked me, called me names, and I've never done nothing to him. But you people don't think that we should have a right to stand up for ourselves. You want to attack somebody else and then think that they can't attack you back. And if they attack you back, you want to forget what you did, act like you never did it, and act like you're the victim. That's right. And you want to point your fingers at the one you attacked and pretend you're the victim. Like nobody saw you attack them. And most of you idiots turn your back to you attacking them, and then when they defend themselves, all you idiots will come running forward and attack that person just because you merely decided you could take their freedom of speech away. Isn't that right? Just because you don't like to hear the truth. That's what it comes down to. You know, it's like Robert was telling me that Desert Laser over there brags that women love being bitches, and the women know they're bitches, and they brag about it, and it's accepted in today's society. The women know they're a bitch. Well, let me tell you something about women who brag, I'm a bitch and I'm proud of it. What you're really bragging about is I treat other people the way I do not want to be treated myself, and I'm proud of it. Then when somebody treats me the way I treat them, I get mad because I haven't grown up. See, I have a right to do unto somebody else that I don't want done unto me. That's what you're really bragging. So when Desert Laser wants to brag about their bitches and it's all right, so he's bragging about it's all right to do unto somebody else that he wouldn't want done unto himself, which is exactly what Desert Laser runs around doing. Attacking people that's never done him, don't even know him, that's never fucking did nothing to him, attacking him for no reason at all, just because he can. And then when they attack him back, he likes to point his finger and play the victim role. Like the moron he is. Okay? But that's all right, you know. He wants to stand up for Israel. So he wants to stand up for the Rothschilds. Just so does Diana Boston. They want to stand up for Israel. They want to stand up for the people who's going to enslave them. That's right. The very people that are going to send you in the Third World War and enslave everybody and kill people, the very people that are responsible for killing millions of people, and they're dying of Boston and Desert Laser are standing up for them. That's the dumbness of these people. What can I say? It's just like when they want to say Planned Parenthood. Well, you know, and they complain because she sides with Planned Parenthood. She thinks she should have a right to an abortion. That's fine. I have nothing against an abortion if you're legitimately raped. That's right. Or if you can prove the kid's going to come out way mentally disabled and crippled and everything else, then I agree with it. But just to have an abortion because you want to go out and spread your legs and you don't want to take any safety measures to keep yourself from getting pregnant, just to have an abortion to kill, well, then maybe if that's the case, then if somebody snuffs Diana Boston, that's society having an abortion. Because we stand up for abortion, you know. So when they killed the Jews in the concentration camps, they were just having abortions. Okay? That's what they were doing. They were just having abortions. I don't know why they're complaining. When we're in the Third World War, we've already had 2 world wars and millions of people are dying. Don't worry. It's just abortions. Okay? That's all it is. It's just abortions. So there should be no problem with that. So I don't know why people would want to complain. So Diana Boston and Desert Laser over there, if they get caught up in the middle of a war, a bomb drops on their freaking home or in their town and they die, it's because they're part of an abortion, okay? It's no big deal. It's Planned Parenthood. Got to thank Planned Parenthood now, okay? Thank them. That's right. While you're at it. And while you're at it, why don't you thank the Patriot Act? Because the Patriot Act's keeping you safe. That's right. You know, the Patriot Act that was passed after 9/11? You can thank that too. It's keeping you safe. That's right. It's going to enslave you. So that way you'll be safe because you'll be a slave, okay? You know, for you people who want to think that you can take the rights of others away, you seem to forget when you take somebody else's rights away, it becomes a virus and you lose the same rights you're taking from somebody else. That's no lie. Robert never done nothing to Desert Laser. Neither have I. And he's attacked me many times when he didn't even know me and I've never even known who he was and I never done anything to the man. He just comes out of nowhere like Diana Boston does and attacks me. And then this clown here is going to say it's because I say this and this. So what you're really saying is, if I stand up for myself when I'm attacked and I dare to say some things you disagree with, I'm in the wrong. But it's all right for them to come and call me every name in the book and do whatever they want to me. And I'm supposed to just take it, right? But now for this clown here, if somebody attacked him and he did that to him, he would be wanting to fight back. And then I suppose he would appreciate me coming at him and saying it's his own fault, right? And tell him he's not allowed to stand up for himself. I suppose you would appreciate me telling you that you cannot stand up for yourself. Why? Because I said so. It's sort of like you, isn't it? Telling me, how come I'm flagged? No. How come I'm flagged is because you people can't handle truth. Because you people don't want truth. How come do I get copyright violations? Ask YouTube. Because I guarantee you it's a fact. It's truth. My very first video ever taken down for copyright violations was a talking head video just like this one. And that was a copyright according to YouTube. So you go figure, huh? Now that's called abusing the copyright laws and making them up as you go. Anyhow, I got no more to say, but I just want to get my opinion out here towards this clown. And if you don't like what I'm saying, change the channel. Okay? As simple as that. Next video, you have a good one.